So, have you ever sent out dozens of resumes just to hear nothing back? Well, don't worry, it's not you, it's the robots. A recent CNBC article reported that over 75% of resumes actually get filtered out by an applicant tracking system before they ever reach a human being. This means that if your resume is not tailored the right way, it may never get the chance to shine, no matter how qualified you are for the job. I'm Jeremy with JobCraft, and I've been able to help many people advance their careers into better roles with better pay, better work-life balance, and overall better well-being to help them advance their professional lives. And I'm here to help you too. That's my passion, that's what I'm here for. So let's dive in. Okay, so if we're fighting against the robots to even get a chance to interview for a job, then we have to start with the basics of tailoring our resume. So first, let's focus on what an ATS is and how it works. An applicant tracking system, or ATS, functions like a search engine, scanning for keywords, formatting, relevance, those type of things to help curate for the recruiter which resumes really fit the bill. There's of course a lot of issues with this, but this is the reality of what we're facing. The ATS is the #1 barrier that we have to focus on. So in this video, we're going to focus on 3 basic steps for you to tailor your resume. So let's jump into step 1. Step 1 is where we're going to begin, and this really starts with mirroring the job description of the job that you're applying for. You may ask what I mean by that, so let's talk a little bit more about it. When we're working on mirroring a job description, what we're really doing is working on identifying keywords associated with the skills, qualifications, and responsibilities for the job that we're applying for. The goal of this is to take those keywords and to kind of naturally blend them in to the narrative of your resume and make sure we work those in, because those keywords are very important to be able to pass the ATS sniff test. For step 2 in our tailoring process for our resume, it's all about keeping formatting simple. ATS tends to struggle with fancy designs, graphics, tables, basically anything outside of kind of normal text and formatting. So what we want to do is stick to clean headings, bullet points, and standard fonts. It should be simple, easy to read, but you've got to think again, this is something that essentially is an AI program or robot that's reading it. So we have to package it in a format that it can read it, because if it can't read it, automatically going to reject it or at least put it at the bottom of the pile. So we want to give you the best chance possible. So once again, keep formatting simple. Okay, for step 3 of this process, this is about prioritizing relevance. Now, we have to remember again, this is not a human reading your resume. This is some type of computer program, some type of software program, some sort of AI that's reading this. So we want to focus on cutting out the fluff and making sure our resume is focused only on what is most relevant to the job that we're applying for. That relevance is what's going to allow that ATS system to tie you to the job that you're applying for and allow everything to come together so that the recruiter will see your resume as one of the first ones to look at. All right, now that you're armed with these 3 simple steps that you can follow to tailor your resume, it's important to take action. So before you send out your next job application, run your resume side by side with the job description to ensure you're speaking the same language as the ATS. There's a lot of ways you can do this. Of course, I do recommend first going through this yourself, but of course, we've got some fantastic tech tools that you can use to help you out right now. One of which, of course, is ChatGPT, and using that to help you write this out. So to help you, I've actually put together a prompt that you can use to follow to get this all done. Don't worry, I'll have it in the description of the video, and I'll make sure to post it in the comments. But basically, the prompt works just like this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna type in the following prompt. Optimize and enhance the following resume to maximize compatibility with ATS, Applicant Tracking System algorithms. Identify gaps and areas for improvement to create a highly effective and industry standard resume for enter the job title here, position in the industry or field you're going to enter as well. Ensure seamless match with the job description by highlighting key qualifications and achievements. You got to make sure you paste your resume in there, and also don't forget to include the job description you are actually applying for. What will happen is ChatGPT will give you some good suggestions. Those suggestions typically are pretty fantastic. I've got to say, it's a great tool. However, make sure you're reading through it. Make sure that your resume still flows well, because if it does get beyond the ATS stage, a human will be looking at it. So we want to make sure that it's not only readable by the ATS, but also readable by a human and something that's going to reflect well upon you. All right, folks, so that is part 1 of our 3-part series focused on tailoring resumes. So please do not forget to subscribe, because once you subscribe, you're going to get pushed every single video that we release, and we're releasing one at least once a week. Right now we're focusing on tailoring resumes, but there is more to come. Many more topics, many more tools, many more tactics and strategies for you to use, ultimately to help you get a better job and also to help others. If you share these videos, make sure you don't forget to like, please comment. And if there is somebody in your life that you know that's struggling to find a job right now, please share my content with them. I promise you, they will thank you for it. So next week, I am going to dive deeper into how you can optimize your content and your resume so it actually gives you more traction once it hits human eyes. I can't wait to share this with you. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.